Big up, everybody, and good morning. It is your boy, Mark, and MUFC fan, and you know what it is, guys. Smash those likes and subscribe. Of course, you know I'm bringing this live stream to you early because guess what, guys? I have to be in office this week, so I will be unable to do some of the live scheduling in the morning. So I'm bringing to you some pre-recorded stuff. Guys, I hope you enjoy the information while I get to it. It's going to be one of those things, and it's going to be very interesting. So let's get into the show. While we have the time, let's get right into everything. So we can United as we speak, guys. It's going to be an interesting little report. Let's start off with Ruben Amorim and what he has had to say about Manchester United and what's going on with the players and some issues that Ruben Amorim has said he's thinking after the Crystal Palace defeat. And the Red Devils fall to 13th place in the Premier League after a 2-0 defeat at home to Crystal Palace, and it was a drab defeat, guys, a poor performance. And of course, Ruben Amorim made some decisions that would shock most fans. And, we all wondered, why did you play the way you played? Of course, the manager is seeing things, and of course, he's having time to train with the team, so he's going to try some things, and it's something that we're going to have to be patient with, in my opinion. Amorim admitted the club is trying to sign players, but refused to answer questions specifically about Bayern Munich striker Matthias Tel, whom United has linked with in recent days. Of course, we're trying to improve everything in the team, says Amorim, without doing the mistakes of the past. We will see. There's one more day. Let's wait until the window is closed. We are trying the best to improve the team. The market is very hard on clubs. To make some deals here, it is hard. We are trying everything, guys. I want so bad to improve the team. I know what the team needs, says Amorim. Amorim also believes Alejandro Martinez has suffered a serious injury and could miss a large amount of time after the centre-back went off with an injury into the second half against Palace. He is really important for us, says the manager. I think it's a bad situation. Let's wait to assess with the doctor, but I think it's very serious. And I also agree with him. And it's one of those things I have to say that, yes, Martinez is very, very important for us, and it's going to be difficult to see that we continue without him. It's going to be very interesting. Let's see how it goes, guys. Of course, we hope for a better improvement, and we hope that the team could push on, but this defeat has really hit home hard. And of course, Amorim is saying he himself felt it today. Despite the dominating possession over 65%, United had no idea how to break down Palace or turn control into chances. Speaking after the game, Ruben Amorim also mentioned what made a difference. During the game, I felt that the team did some things well. We suffered 2 goals we can't avoid, which is really disappointing today. We take some things from the performance, but not the result. It's a hard season at this moment. The players are trying different things to improve. We need to move forward. We have had more possession, more connections. We created chances, but we couldn't score. And that was the difference today. Amorim is right to the point that United should have avoided both goals they conceded. However, defensive errors are far from rare sight for anyone who watches the Red Devils regularly like you and myself, guys. They have failed to defend set pieces well this season, and today was no exception. Max Lacroix rise above everyone to win a header from a free kick, sending it looping over Andre Onana. The Cameroonian international was caught well off his line, but the crossbar spared his blushes. Unfortunately, the rebound fell perfectly for Mateta, who made no mistake in scoring one of his easiest goals. At the moment of miscommunication between Lenny Yoro and Harry Maguire, as they attempted to execute the offside trap, resulted in them disastrously conceding another goal. With today's loss, United have plummeted to 13th in the league table, deepening their struggles this season. And that's a difficult situation for the Reds, guys. And for me, I think it's one of those points where, I was crashing out, guys. As positive and optimistic as I am, and guys, I'm the positive optimist, this felt really, really disastrous for me, and I didn't like it one bit. Ruben Amorim is going to be under a lot of pressure, guys, and I don't want us to make the same mistakes of the past. It's going to be difficult to avoid, especially with the current performances of late. That's one of the most disappointing situations. And for me, it's one of those things. You know what I mean? It's disappointing, guys. But let's talk about Matthias Tel, guys. There's a lot of information coming out about the young forward who is keenly linked with a move to Manchester United. And as you can see here, the negotiations between Bayern FC have now completely collapsed. Of course, this is from the point of view that Bayern wants to have a permanent sale. There's no agreement that can be reached, not even in the last 2 hours. Bayern had rejected everything as reported, despite the player's preference to join Manchester United. The move to the Red Devils will not happen at this stage. Arsenal are still in the race along with other options. Time is running. Of course, guys, we would not like to lose this player to Arsenal. So it's one of those things for me that I am like, yeah, we need to adjust the situation. If the problem is us not having an obligation to buy in his clause, then we need to negotiate one. I think this player definitely will improve us. We have seen our lack in front of goals, and I hope that in the coming hours, after you see the show, there's going to be breaking changes in this transfer, and you will hear, here we go, Matthias Tell to Manchester United, with a loan with an obligation to buy in the summer for something like £45 million, plus maybe 5 or 10 in some really ridiculous add-ons that might never be achievable. But that's just my opinion, guys, and of course, it's one of those interesting things. Of course, we know that Manchester United was also looking at these other two players, and when I talk about this, I'm talking about Leon Bailey, guys. Manchester United has been looking at Leon Bailey as well as another alternative if the transfer with Matthias Tell does break down. I don't know what to say. He is a good player. He has not been having a good season thus far, but he has done it. He is Premier League proven. So that's one of the things that, I can say works in his favor. Of course, hopefully he will be coming here to work very hard. If he does get that opportunity, I will see how it goes. Let's wait and see what Manchester United and the manager decide. Now, Christopher Nkunku, guys, is another option that's on the table, but one that, guys, I hope we don't explore. This guy is injury prone. He has not had the best season so far for Chelsea. He's barely able to get into the team. So he's seen surplus to requirements by one of our competitors, guys. Are we going to take a chance on this guy, knowing that there's a large possibility he could be spending a couple months next to Mason Mount and Luke Shaw on the injury table, along with Lisandro Martinez, who is now also going to be there for some time? I don't know, guys. That's a lot of money for players that are going to be possibly spending a lot of time on the injury table. And of course, Lisandro is as fit as ever once he's available. But the likes of Nkunku and the likes of Mason Mount, both coming from Chelsea, if it's one thing we've learned, they mug us off. I would hope not to do this deal. But guys, at the end of the day, I'll bring you the news, and this is what is on the current table. Of course, Manchester United are experiencing the injury of Martinez. Our hearts go out to the butcher because he is very, very big for Manchester United, and it's going to be a difficult time navigating without him. Hopefully, young Ethan Haven could step up as his alternate, who came in recently with a move. The young 20-year-old was coming in to back up Lisandro, and now it may seem that he may be getting more at game time sooner rather than later. It's going to be interesting to see how he developed. I know he came here to compete. He looks like a young lad ready to try his best, and I will definitely be giving him my support if he gets the nod for Ruben Amorim in the left centre-back role, because hopefully he is the answer to what we are missing when Lisandro Martinez is off the pitch. That's my honest opinion, guys. Big up to you, all those who joining. Don't forget, guys, the road to 2K is here. Please smash the likes, share it around, help your boy Marken. Let's grow this community to be one of the most wonderful, enjoyable footballing communities on this YouTube space. Of course, we are Manchester United fans, but we are football fans. I support Trinidad and Tobago as well, and I know lots of you support your own nation, so we can also do watch-alongs for that as well. I'm here for that. Your boy will definitely do it. As long as you're going to come join me, I am here to do the watch-alongs. Big up to all of you joining, and let's continue, because some other interesting news coming out, guys, because Manchester United, we definitely wanted to improve. It seems that we are trying our best in the market. Of course, it's going to be very difficult, but as one deal falls through, maybe there might be a potential return in some sorts. Now, we see that there were different situations at different times, and let's see, because there are some reports that possibly there might be a return for Zidane Iqbal at some point to return in some capacity. He said he was speaking to some media. And the Utrecht star, former Manchester United midfielder Zidane Iqbal said he insisted that currently not concerning himself with thoughts of a potential to return to Old Trafford. But there might be a situation where he might be able to return. Let's see how it goes. He has been featured on 14 occasions across all competitions. Utrecht are currently third place in the Eredivisie, 8 points behind leaders PSV Eindhoven, 6 points adrift of Ajax. And Iqbal was speaking to Dutch media when asked about the possibility of making a sensational return to United, who does have a buyback auction on his talent. It's going to be up. He says he's leaving it to God. It's going to be interesting to see what happens, guys. Of course, there are other interesting moves that could be happening. It might be interesting to see what United will do. Of course, with this last loss, maybe United might make some drastic decisions. We know that they like to panic buy, but in the midst of all of that, let's don't forget to welcome the announcement of our new arrival, guys. And I'm talking about Patrick Dorgu, who was in the stands to see not the best side of Manchester United tonight, but definitely he will be around to do more for the club as he is here to contribute. And I think he's going to show up big. He's going to be featuring on that left wing back role, and hopefully he can see what impact he needs to make in this team to help make us better. And that's what I have to say, guys. And I would like to thank you for joining me this morning. I hope you have a wonderful day. And big up to all of you, and make sure to have a safe one. I will be back with you guys, hopefully at lunchtime, for a 15-minute vlog, which I will be live, and you guys could call in. I will also definitely, most certainly, be back tomorrow night as we will be hosting the new show that will be happening every single night coming on from weekly. So guys, it's been your boy Mark and MUFC fan, and I just want to thank you for always taking the time to support my channel and have your say. Make sure to leave it in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking, and please smash a like on your way out if you enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much and have a great time. Big up to all of you guys.